Mommy is always on top.
Welcome if you're entering the Belle, this is DS.
And the Sriracha Muchacha, Paloma Star.
I am loving your Sailor Moon t-shirt.
Thank you. I love it so much. I was just saying we both have shirts with amazing people on it.
Bastion Berlin.
Yes.
I love afternoon wrestling.
Oh my God, it's the best. It's literally, right now, it is 5:16 p.m. our time, and the fact that we get to record on the same day that it aired is amazing. More afternoon wrestling.
Yes.
It's lovely.
So
it's like day drinking.
Don't talk about drinking because I'm hungover. But let's get into the first match. We got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. It's kind of rare to see Tag Team Championship matches on PLE lately.
Totally, yeah. I'm surprised they even had the header ready for it. I'm surprised they didn't like, where's that up? Let me dig out that file since it's been a while since they had to use it. But so glad to see the titles on the line.
Love Jade and Bianca's outfit.
So good. They look so good. The green looked so good on them. It was so creative. I wonder if Bianca made a Jade's outfit. I really thought that too. I love Jade's hair too. Green on the little tips on it.
Like green onion look. like when she came out, she was so sparkly that it was like sparkling through the dark. So cool. I wonder if they thought they were going to Ireland.
Yeah, very green. Very St. Patty's Day, like you said.
Yeah,
for sure.
But they looked so freaking good. I thought Isla and Alba looked really good too.
So good. I really loved Isla's gear that to a point where I'm like, maybe I could do something like that with like red and green, like half and half. Instead of them be cute.
You should do that. That's so cute.
Totally. I really liked it. I liked her styling. And I loved Alba's cool baggy genie pants. That's so creative because I feel like so many times now, especially in women's wrestling, you see the same, like, you know, the short shorts and the crop top, which everybody looks amazing wearing. But it's always cool to have some little bit of personality, a little bit different. And I really felt that from Alba for sure.
Yeah, where's the bell bottom?
Right? I know. Oh, man. I love Mickie James's. Don't get me started on Mickie James's bell bottoms. I love that. I think that was like some of my very early wrestling gear was bell bottoms because of Mickie James.
So what did you think of this match?
It was a solid match. It was very like paint by the numbers tag match where, like, you know, the faces get their shine at the beginning. There's a cutoff. I feel like the heat might have been too long on Bianca. It was very long.
Yeah. They were beating her down.
A lot for a long time. But like, I was like, what? How is this gonna, how? Like, there were definitely seemed like strong opponents for sure. And I kind of like, oh, this is why they're champions. But I don't know, maybe went on a tad too long.
It's almost like a Jade and Bianca tag team match template at this point.
Yes.
Where like Bianca is beaten down until Jade comes in with the huge
hot tag.
The huge hot tag. I did appreciate that Alba and Isla got to shine a little bit. I really liked their teamwork. Like, it really seemed like Alba and Isla was working together really well. That one spot when Alba did the suicide dive.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was cool because like Isla was like, come here, Jade. Is that
right?
Yeah, it was like a trap to Alba. Yeah. It was really, really cool.
It was one of those things that also like, that worked so well. Why hasn't anybody else thought that? Or why haven't I thought about that, honestly? Like, it's a really good creative cutoff spot, and which made sense even for their character-wise because they're so like, you know, like, oh, seductive and come here and stuff.
And Alba and Isla doing the tug-of-war together.
Yes, on the hair. That was great. That was like, we need two people to like get all his hair and stuff. But I like that part.
Usually for Jade Bianca matches, because Jade and Bianca are so dominant that the opponents usually don't get to shine a lot. But Alba, I think, did really good. That tornado DDT kicking Jade, I thought that was a really good spot too.
Even the commentators were really like putting that over a lot. It was really creative how they were like using like moves they already use and do, but kind of like incorporated in a tag sense. So it worked out really well. I do wish that in that cool gory bomb double move that they do, where it's like their double team move, where that's how they won the championship, I kind of wish that was more of a falsie. Like, I didn't feel like the like and stuff like that. You know, I don't know if it was not built up enough. I don't know if it wasn't like let it sit enough, but that was it's such a cool, awesome move, and I actually never really seen anybody else do like a gory bomb that's like a double move. So I really like it, especially because their commentators once again were putting it over like this is how they won, but it was just no like edge of your seat for that kick out. Like, I wish it would have maybe been more of an exclamation point, definitely more of a falsy finish. Right. It was just more just like another kick out at 2. Yeah. As opposed to like, they almost retained their titles.
Right.
I was missing that. The intensity was there, but it was just at that moment specifically.
There were some timing issues here and there. I almost felt like Alba and Isla worked so well together here, but like compare that, Bianca and Jade here, at least in this match, didn't work as smoothly as a team. Like there were a couple of points where like their communication was a little off. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, timing was a little off a couple times for sure. I think when that happens, Jade wears it on her face a lot. I could always tell when Jade's like ready to get tagged in, and you could tell like she's going over the spots, like, okay, gonna go in and I'm gonna do this and stuff. But like, I mean, I get it. She's still newer in the business, of course, but I could see Jade thinking on her facial expression or kind of like being too much almost in her head a little bit. But I definitely like see her like working through the spots before it actually happens. But I think that's just gonna come with experience and more time, but I definitely feel like a little bit off. And I'm glad she gets a hot tag, because usually like the person who's more over gets the hot tag, because you know that's who gets like the big and stuff. I mean, at least from the crowd, it seemed like Bianca might have been a little bit more over, or maybe she has an easier EST thing to chant. But then it also makes sense that Jade gets the hot tag, because I feel it really showcases her strengths. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I love Jade's hot tag.
It's
like
so good.
That constipation ending feeling whenever Jade comes in, it's like boom, the toilet's broken. I love it. But again, like those minor timing issues were very, very minor, but like I just thought it was really cute when like double military press or something, and then Jade was like, yeah, but Bianca's like, no, do the move.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, whoops.
What do you think about that finisher?
It's a good signature move. Okay. I don't know if I would say like a finisher for that, especially because I feel like once again, it was missing like the intensity of like, building up and like finally, but it's good. I mean, it's not my favorite. What do you think of it?
It's cute. I'm not like, damn, that's the end. I'm like, that's a cute.
It's cute. It's a good signature move.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think they look too badass, and obviously they are badass and so strong that they feel like they could have come up with something else.
So what do you think of this win?
I'm glad. I feel like every time the tag titles are mentioned, I'm like, I really hope that they're being taken serious. I really hope they keep on being defended. But that's what I thought when they won them the first time around. Yeah. So like, I don't know. Like, of course I want that, but like WWE hasn't showed me anything that they're gonna do differently with that. So I almost feel like expect what's been used to it.
I love that Alba and Isla got to be champions.
Oh, for sure. Me too. Definitely.
Yeah, and when they won, it was like a big shock.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like they didn't really get to do much, which is so sad. The only thing I really remember was that NXT Lash and Jakara match. By the way, Bianca and Jade versus Jakara and Lash will be so freaking good. I'm so excited about that. Book that match real soon.
Please.
No, but then they really didn't get to do much, and it was not really their fault. But the thing is, like, when they walked in here, like, I thought crowd was on the mute challenge. Like, people... The thing is, like, they are champions, but, like, I don't even know if they're still witches.
Don't know. I don't know. They look cool.
Like,
but
I don't know them.
I thought they were witches, and they were really cool witches, and then that's just kind of like slowly kind of getting away from that.
Yeah. So I really felt bad. They didn't really get to get featured that much. But now that it's back on Jade and Bianca, who are the mega stars, so hopefully they will be able to do more. Like, I like that WWE liked the idea of using them both on both brands.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Maybe.
I feel like every time we have high hopes for this tag division, and we just keep on disappointed over and over again, to the point where I'm just like, I'm not even going to hype myself up for it. It's just like, well, I'll be more pleasantly surprised if something changes.
But there's big things coming. I think, like, there's Studline. Oh, actually, what was her name? Pure Fusion Sisterhood? No.
Adrenaline? Force?
No, Pure Fusion PFC.
Coalition. Crew. I don't even remember what it is. I just remember sounding like a really shitty, like, indie group. Or, like, a really bad, like, garage band.
I remember PFC because of PF Chang.
Oh, okay. I kind of wanted them to bring back PMS at this point. Why not?
And then we got the damage control still. Things are there. We just gotta use them correctly.
But will they?
It's already September, you guys. Things are gonna be chilly soon, so make sure to enjoy the last bit of the Brat summer, the sultry summer heat. I know I will, because I'm heading to LA this week, and I'm also planning to hit up the Folsom Festival at the end of the month, but also meeting tons of you guys over Mania weekends and stuff like that. I know what I've seen. You guys are freaking wild. That's why I want to talk to you about something important: Prep and Doxy Pep with Q Care Plus, because we all want both satisfaction and safety, right? Prep and Doxy Pep with Q Care Plus are fast, easy, and most importantly, free. Yes, we love free stuff. In fact, 99% of Q-Care Plus patients get everything they offer at zero cost. And getting prepped with Q-Care Plus is super fast and completely online. Signing up take about like 5 minutes, and online appointments can be as quick as 15 minutes. Your first prescription will arrive super fast, just in time for your next night out. They even offer same day or next day online appointments, including evenings and weekends. And again, everything is online, so there's no travel time, no waiting room, and no pokey doctor visits. And here's something cool, and many teleprep providers don't do this. Q-Care Plus screens for STIs at the same time they test for HIV. For example, test for syphilis, which not many of their competitors do, and if you test positive, they provide treatment too. It's really a testament to how much they care about your health. And by the way, you probably know what PrEP is, but if you're not familiar with DoxyPap, I was too, it's basically the STI morning after pill. It helps block the big three before they even get started. Q-Care Plus will prescribe DoxyPap along with your PrEP prescription so you can get the complete protection. And if you want more than just my recommendation, check out Q-Care Plus's online reviews. Patients freaking love them. 5 stars on Google from real people. Q-Care Plus is loved for their personal care and quick responses, unlike some of their competitors where you feel like you're talking to a wall and getting ghosted. Like, I got ghosted enough on Grindr. I don't need my teleprep providers to ghost me too. Q-Care Plus cares about your health, not just bar scenes or swanky hotels. So check them out and sign up today at qcareplus.com or use the QR code on the screen.
Let's talk about the next match. So we got another tag match, but this time mixed tag match. It is the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Dom versus Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. The Terror Twins is what they say.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it's better than what I saw other people call them.
The
Don't say it.
What does that mean? Anyway, I thought Liv and Dom looked cute.
Yeah. They look
But
cute.
Rhea.
Wow. As soon as she came out, I was like, oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yes, I am here for it. Like, amazing. I love her evolution of gear. I feel like every time that she comes out, it's still on her brand, but something still new.
But still kind of similar.
Yes. I feel like her shorts get shorter and higher. And like it just keeps on like eventually like getting, because start off pants. And
Yes.
each pay-per-view is just like higher and higher cut and stuff. Like so. But I mean, they are this kind of similar, but she still looks so good. So
She's serious like bisexual panic. Like
oh,
it's, like,
100%.
crazy.
Like for everybody, I feel like.
When she was in the ring, like remember the moment when she was like, I'm like, oh my god, Rhea.
She knows what she's doing too. I'm glad she like leans into it.
She really does.
Yeah.
Have you seen her tattoo episode where she's like,
No.
oh my god, internet broken.
I bet.
Anyway, so Rhea Ripley, hot. Damian, hot. By the way, from the men's part that stood out to me was when Damian did Pourquoi? And Liv Morgan.
That was cute.
He is so diva coded.
Oh my gosh. So, like, the amount of times that he does this with his hair is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even, like, so diva coded.
So diva coded. I love this match.
Oh, me too. It was fun. It was so fun. It was action packed. I feel like the crowd was into it. And I love that the women were, like, the driving force behind this match. Not only in ring wise, but storytelling. Right. It is amazing and beautiful to see. This is how it should be all the time, just saying. But I actually just want to. Just have an intergender match. Why does it have to be mixed tag? I mean, there was plenty of like, obviously shenanigans going on, but they should just have intergender matches. I wanted to say this, like, especially because we just talked about this. What if Rhea and Priest go after the tag titles?
Oh.
Just saying.
That would be a really good one.
Yeah, whichever one, whatever tag titles, but I'm saying that'll be cool.
Rhea looked so strong in this match. Yeah. She was just like going at it at both Dom and Liv. She looked incredible. But I also thought Liv looked really good here.
Her selling is absolutely phenomenal. Like, her selling is so good. Her facial expressions, the way that her, like, she moves her body and, like, reacts is actually kind of, like, reacting to it as opposed to, like, oh, I'm supposed to be selling now. Kind of like when she gets hit, like, when she got kicked in the face, she, like, did it so good. The only I kind of wish when she would get punched, she would kind of, like, if you've been punched, right away you go like this. But other than that, like, her selling is great. And for a while there, I'm like, is Liv not gonna get any moves in?
But she started getting so much moves in.
So much moves in.
The crucifix driver?
So good.
Oh.
So good.
So good.
The powerbomb sunset flip on the outside to the barrier. So I was like, oh, okay.
And then the suicide dive right after.
Where she, like, went past Rhea.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Okay. And Rhea right was like, oh my god, are you okay?
I was gagged. Liv looked so freaking good.
She did.
Yeah.
She went at it because at first I was like, oh no, she's not gonna get anything, and then she brought it. They like saved all her stuff for just like that section, but it worked out.
Yeah, I thought this match was, and then the Judgment Day later came out and like had a whole shenanigan, so I was like, oh my god, is Liv and Dom gonna win? But then like tides was turned. It was amazing. I also really like the storytelling in this match. Like again with the Judgment Day coming out, but that whole moment with Dom and Rhea doing that leg thing.
The death by snoo snoo.
Is that what it's called?
I mean, that's what I call it. I don't know if it is that.
I mean, that was kind of like first interaction between Dom and Rhea.
That's what made him fall in love, I'm sure.
I'm sure, yeah. They brought it back, which was awesome.
A good callback.
Awesome callback. Sure. When Liv was just watching Dom go down.
Yeah.
And then Rhea just like smiling from the back until before the riptide and just topping her because mommy's always on top. That was just so beautiful.
Totally. I love it. I think this just proved that like Dom is really just a switch the whole time. Because, he went from being, like, the sub, and I feel like now he's the Dom, so he's, like, just a switch. Also, I just want to point out how cool, like, the double Razor's Edge was. Oh, that's so cool. And then, like, at first I was like, oh, no, they're not going to get the timing right. But they did. They got the timing right. And it's so cool to see, like, a double Razor's Edge, which I would never... Like, that move looks so scary.
It does.
Especially Tatum from Damian Priest. Like, you're, like, 8 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
That'd be so crazy.
Yeah.
It looked good. They worked really well together. I kind of wish there was, like I said, more intergender interaction, but it was there. Might as well just do it. It was fun, fast-paced, exactly what this match needed to be.
By the way, I have to talk about, after topping Liv, like...
I thought they're going to start talking about you topping somebody else. I'm like, oh, man, we're recording this? We're still on, yes.
When they were, like, celebrating victory, Rhea was, like, licking Liv. It was crazy. That was a crazy moment. Just wanted to say that.
You just wanted to make sure everybody, like, saw this part.
Yeah, and I'm excited about what's going to happen with Liv and Rhea next.
Totally.
So
they're going to drag this out till WrestleMania, right?
You think so?
I don't know.
What about poor Zelina? She wants a title opportunity, too.
I mean, I feel this Judgment Day 2.0 is kind of, like, lame.
That's the whole point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't really want them to drag it out that long. We'll see.
I don't know what the end game is, though. Rhea beats Liv for the title, and that's it.
I mean, we always have Raquel. That might be coming back.
I saw a couple of people thought that she was going to come back today.
Yeah, that might be an interesting ripple to this whole storyline, so we'll see. And it will end with Liv and Rhea dating.
I think so too, or like just like, what are we doing? Screw all these guys, and like run off to the sunset together holding hands or something.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the only way to end it.
Yes, and I have to talk about Nia Jax versus Michin match, the main event of SmackDown. The street fight match, that match was so good.
I'm so glad you showed me that match, because I didn't watch it. Thank God you showed it to me, because I would have been missing out on such a gem. Yes. It was so fun. It was so good. It was hard hitting. That powerbomb through the table, amazing. Samoan drop through the table, amazing. But the finish, though.
Oh my god. The confession time is that when Nia first brought that finisher and she was like, it's a homage to her heritage.
Yes. Oh, it's Yokozuna.
Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Samoan?
Yeah, because he would play Japanese the whole time, but he was really Samoan.
What?
You didn't know that?
Wait, what?
Yokozuna is Samoan. You thought he was Japanese?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked Japanese, but today I learned.
Today I learned. I was like, wait, what? I hated that move when it first happened. I was like, I don't love it. I love Samoan drop. But then she started elevating it with that Lyra one, and then Bailey doing it twice, and this one is just like...
The trash can was amazing. So good. When Mia Yim was in the indies, she was really renowned for taking like crazy bumps and like always doing like street matches and like always willing to like do anything and everything. Like I still remember her being pile driven through a table in Ring of Honor from the apron. Sami Callihan gave her a pile driver and it was insane. I don't know why I remember her so specifically wearing jean skirt and Ugg boots. I guess just to show you like what year that was. Okay. But I very specifically remember her wearing this outfit when she got pile driven through a table. So I knew she would be down. As soon as I saw, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be down and take some crazy bumps. And when I saw that, I'm like, that was totally like me. It's probably like, yeah, I'm down. Yes, let's do that. It looks so good.
It looks so good. But also when they first started the match, so after Michin was like hitting Nia with the kendo stick, Nia was like, what the are you doing?
Yeah, I just grabbed it. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah,
it got bleeped out, but they like bleeped the wrong one.
The wrong one, yeah.
Biggest opportunity.
Totally.
Nia is just hilarious when she talks.
And I always feel like that's just who she is. Like she's not playing a role. That's just really who she is. And I absolutely love it. It comes out. And I think that's why she's so good at it. Because it's probably just her turned up to like 11 or 12. But it was really funny. She looked so good too.
Yeah. The gear looked amazing too. I also love the moment of the whole Tiffany Stratton coming in and like she was trying to cash it in. Then Nia was like,
do it. Yeah, there she goes. What are you doing? She should have said it again. That would have been great.
Yeah.
Stephanie's like, nothing.
And then Bailey returning for the first time since SummerSlam. The whole thing. It was a really good match.
It was, yeah, totally. I liked the shenanigans that happened afterwards. It made sense. It all worked really well. I'm glad they were the main event too. It was a fun match.
I'm kind of upset that it was not on PLE, but like I guess it makes sense because a lot of people don't go to SmackDown before.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to like make it more meaningful, and Nia and Michin did that. Literally, Nia had no bad matches since coming back. I am living for it.
Love it.
Thank you so much for joining in for our Bash in Berlin review. Exciting news. So I don't know if you have checked it yet, but Ring the Bell is now on all podcast networks, platforms, everywhere. It's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on all the stuff.
Anywhere else to get your podcast.
Yes, so go check it out. I know that a lot of you likes to listen to us while working out and stuff like that.
You can too.
You can too, yeah.
Why not? Do both.
And to celebrate us launching podcasts, we're going to do a little contest.
Yay!
So if you go to Apple Podcast and leave a 5-star review, I will randomly pick some of the people that leave the best reviews and give out WWE action figures.
Ooh, fun!
Yeah, because I got tons right now. So I got tons.
I was just looking at it. They look great.
Write amazing reviews and just enjoy all the episodes, all the weekly reviews, all the pay-per-view reviews, and the interviews will be going up there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, can't wait. So make sure you subscribe, listen, and review.
Paloma, but where can we all find you?
You can find me at Paloma Star on Instagram and Twitter. And hey, if you're in the Chicago area, I'll be wrestling at Lakeview Taco Fest September 8th.
Nice.
I love wrestling at that one because I just walked to it. And where can we find you, DS?
You can find me on Instagram, DS Shin, and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.